Hey lovers, looking for the perfect games to play with your boyfriend or girlfriend? Whether you want to test your teamwork, laugh until your stomach hurts, or just cozy up for a gaming night, we got 20 of the best couch co-op games that'll make your date nights unforgettable. Trust us, there's something here for every couple. Portal 2, a game that puts your problem-solving skills and relationship to the test. If you haven't played the co-op mode, let me paint the picture. You're two adorable robots navigating mind-bending puzzles in a series of test chambers designed by a sarcastic AI named GLaDOS. Sounds easy, right? Wrong. The puzzles in Portal 2 are brilliant. They start simple, place a portal here, jump through there, but soon evolve into wild brain benders requiring perfect coordination. One of you might be tasked with redirecting lasers while the other frantically places portals to open doors or catapult across the map. And when things go wrong, because they will, you'll either laugh hysterically or end up blaming each other. You were supposed to catch the cube, not fall in the acid. The best part? Those moments of triumph when you finally figure out a puzzle together and feel like the smartest couple in the world, until the next level humbles you. It's equal parts frustrating and satisfying, but there's no better game to showcase your ability to work as a team. This is the ultimate couples game. No exaggeration. It Takes Two was literally made for co-op, and it's bursting with creativity. You play as Cody and May, a couple on the brink of divorce who get transformed into tiny dolls. To return to their human forms, they have to navigate a magical world full of challenges and work on their relationship in the process. The game's like a love letter to co-op mechanics, with each level introducing new abilities that force you to collaborate. One minute you're using magnets to pull each other across a chasm, the next you're solving puzzles with a time-manipulating watch or battling bosses using a set of garden tools. The variety is insane, and no two levels feel the same. What's great is how the game balances its lighthearted humor with emotional depth. It'll have you laugh in one moment and quietly reflecting on the importance of communication the next. If you and your partner want a game that feels like an adventure and a relationship builder, this is the one to pick. Do you want chaos? Because Overcooked 2 is pure chaos. The premise is simple. You're chefs working in increasingly ridiculous kitchens, cooking up meals for impatient customers. But when the kitchen is split between two moving trucks or perched on an active volcano, things get stressful. The game will test your ability to communicate. One of you might be in charge of chopping vegetables while the other cooks, plates, and washes dishes. Sounds fine until a conveyor belt separates you, and suddenly you're shouting things like, "The soup's burning! Throw me the tomatoes!" The beauty of Overcooked 2 lies in its ability to make you laugh at your failures. Sure, you'll get mad when your partner forgets to serve the food on time, but you'll also be crying in laughter when you accidentally yeet a cooked steak into the garbage. It's a fast-paced, ridiculous game that's perfect for couples who don't mind a little friendly chaos. If you've ever wanted to pilot a spaceship with your significant other, Lovers in a Dangerous Spacetime is the game for you. It's colorful, fast-paced, and absolutely bananas. The idea is that you're inside a spaceship, running between stations to control shields, weapons, thrusters, and more, all while fighting off waves of enemies and rescuing cute space bunnies. The catch? There are more tasks than people, so you'll need to coordinate constantly. One of you might man the guns while the other pilots, but then you'll realize an enemy is attacking from behind, and it's a mad dash to switch stations. It's frantic in the best way possible. This game really shines because it forces you to trust each other. You can't do everything alone, so you'll need to rely on your partner to cover your back. And when you successfully fend off a massive boss, or save a group of bunnies, it feels like a real accomplishment. Plus, the neon aesthetic is just a chef's kiss. Could we really leave Minecraft off this list? Of course not. This game is a classic for a reason. It's the ultimate sandbox for creativity and adventure. Whether you're building a cozy cabin, exploring caves, or fighting off creepers, Minecraft is endlessly versatile. What makes it so great for couples is that you play at your own pace. Feeling ambitious? Work together to build a sprawling castle or a functioning roller coaster. Want something chill? Farm crops, fish by the lake, or just wander around taking in the pixelated sunsets. And if one of you likes a little bit of danger, there's always the nether. Or hardcore mode if you're really feeling brave. Minecraft is perfect for couples because it's whatever you want to be. Relaxing, adventurous, creative, or chaotic. Just remember to share the diamonds. If you and your partner love the idea of running a farm together, Stardew Valley is a dream come true. The co-op mode lets you build a life as a couple, growing crops, raising animals, and decorating your farmhouse. It's the kind of game that feels cozy and wholesome, but it's also surprisingly deep. Beyond farming, you can explore mines, fish by the river, or befriend the quirky townsfolk. You can even get married in-game. A little meta, but cute. The real fun comes from dividing tasks. One of you might focus on growing crops while the other takes care of the animals or goes mining for rare ores. Stardew Valley is great because it's low pressure and endlessly rewarding. Whether you're working toward your first big harvest or just enjoying the peaceful vibes, it's a game that lets you bond in the most relaxing way possible. How about breaking out of prison with your significant other? That's the premise of A Way Out, a cinematic co-op game that requires you to work together to escape and stay one step ahead of the authorities. The game splits the screen between you and your partner, so you're always working on different tasks simultaneously. What sets A Way Out apart is its storytelling. You'll feel like you're in a movie, with tense chase sequences, clever puzzles, and emotional moments that make you care about the characters. It's a shorter game, but the experience is unforgettable, especially when you realize how much you need to rely on each other. Just be prepared for some serious surprises. This game knows how to keep you on your toes. In Unravel 2, you and your partner play as two tiny yarn creatures literally tied together. It's a beautiful game, full of platforming puzzles that require teamwork and communication. You'll swing across gaps, climb obstacles, and solve physics-based challenges, all while being connected by a single thread. The visuals are stunning, with lush environments that make every level feel like a work of art. But what really makes this game shine is the sense of connection. The way you're tied together isn't just a mechanic, it's a metaphor for trust and cooperation. It's the perfect game for couples who love platformers and want something a little more heartfelt. Get ready for all the feels with Spiritfarer, a game about ferrying spirits to the afterlife. One of you plays as Stella, the Spiritfarer, while the other controls her cat, Daffodil. Together, you'll care for your spirit passengers, build a beautiful boat, and explore a stunning world. This game isn't high pressure. It's about taking your time, building relationships, and saying goodbye. It's emotional, sure, but it's also incredibly relaxing. You can fish, farm, and cook together while creating a cozy floating home. If you're looking for a game that's equal parts chill and meaningful, Spiritfarer is a must-play. Chariot is a physics-based puzzle platformer where you and your partner must guide a coffin on wheels through tricky terrain. Yes, you heard that right, a coffin. The game's humor and quirky premise keeps things lighthearted, even when the puzzles get tough. The challenge comes from using ropes to pull, swing, and maneuver the chariot through narrow paths and steep hills. You'll need to communicate constantly to avoid sending the chariot tumbling into the pit. It's a game that rewards patience and teamwork, and the goofy premise will keep you smiling even when things go wrong. Whether you're Star Wars superfans or just love smashing bricks, LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is a hilarious, lighthearted co-op game perfect for couples. You get to play through all 9 movies, relive iconic moments, and laugh at the game's tongue-in-cheek humor that makes even the most serious Star Wars scenes ridiculously funny. What's great is that it's incredibly accessible. Whether you're a gaming pro or a casual player, you can enjoy it together. You'll solve light puzzles, explore huge open areas, and whack stormtroopers with lightsabers. Plus, it's nearly impossible to fail. Fall off a ledge? No problem. Just respawn and keep smashing those bricks. This one's all about having fun, not sweating over mechanics, making it perfect for a relaxed gaming night. If you and your partner love escape rooms, Escape Academy brings that thrilling experience straight to your couch. The game is packed with creative puzzles, from deciphering codes to unlocking doors and solving riddles, all with the ticking clock looming over you. The co-op aspect shines here because 2 heads are always better than 1, or so they say. One of you might notice a clue while the other pieces together a solution, leading to those satisfying aha moments. It's also a great game to see how well you work under pressure. Although, let's be real, it's more fun to argue over who's hogging the clues. If you want to flex your puzzle-solving muscles together, Escape Academy is a no-brainer. For couples who enjoy spooky vibes and cinematic storytelling, The Quarry is like playing through a horror movie. You control a group of camp counselors stranded in the woods, making decisions that determine who lives or dies. The choices are intense, the suspense is real, and the stakes sky high. What makes this perfect for couch co-op is the pass the controller mechanic, where you each take turns playing different characters. This lets you share the joy and the stress as you decide whether to run, hide, or confront the creepy things lurking in the forest. Fair warning, if one of you decides to do something reckless, it could have very bloody consequences. But hey, what's a little tension in a relationship when you're battling werewolves? If you survived Overcooked 2 and want to up the ante, PlateUp is the perfect choice. It combines the chaotic cooking gameplay you know and love with a dash of restaurant management. You and your partner will cook meals, serve customers, clean up, and even decide how to lay out your kitchen to optimize the workflow. The added strategy element is what makes this game stand out. Want to automate the dishwashing? Go for it. Need an extra counter for all those chopped onions? Build it, but don't get too confident. When a wave of customers show up, the stress kicks in, and you'll be shouting, "Where's the soup?" It's a perfect mix of fun, frantic, and fulfilling. Set sail for co-op madness with Ship of Fools, a roguelike game where you and your partner pilot a boat through dangerous waters, battling sea monsters and upgrading your ship along the way. The gameplay is all about teamwork. You'll need to fire cannons, patch up damage, and fend off enemies together if you want to survive. The real fun comes from the unpredictability. Every run feels fresh, with random encounters and new challenges to tackle. It's the kind of game where you'll cheer each other on when you nail a tricky fight, or laugh when your ship sinks because someone forgot to load the cannon. Oops. If you're into fast-paced action with a nautical twist, this one's for you. Think Indiana Jones meets co-op chaos. Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light is an action-packed adventure game that pairs Lara with a mystical warrior named Todic. Each character has unique abilities, so you'll need to combine them to solve puzzles, navigate traps, and defeat enemies. The puzzles are clever without being overwhelming, and the game's combat keeps things exciting. Plus, the isometric perspective gives it a cool arcade-style vibe. It's perfect for couples who enjoy a mix of action and brain teasers. Just don't forget to share the loot.
We will never defeat him once he is within its walls.
Then we'll have to stop him before...
If you're looking for something quirky and packed with action, Nobody Saves the World delivers. This game is an action RPG where you and your partner can shapeshift into wacky forms, like a horse, a bodybuilder, or even a slug, to battle enemies and solve puzzles. The variety of forms keeps things fresh and hilarious. Each one has unique abilities, so you'll need to mix and match to overcome challenges. It's fast-paced, colorful, and downright weird in the best way possible. Plus, who doesn't want to save the world as a slug? Bread and Fred is the perfect game for couples who enjoy a good laugh and don't mind a challenge. You play as 2 penguins tethered together, navigating icy platforming levels that require precision, timing, and a lot of patience. Here's the thing. If one of you fails, you both fail. Cue the frustration and hysterical laughter as you try to coordinate jumps and climbs without dragging each other down. It's the kind of game that'll test your communication skills but leave you grinning when you finally succeed. Just try not to blame your partner too much for that last fall, eh?
There we go.
For couples who love lighthearted platformers, Sackboy, A Big Adventure, is an absolute joy. You'll guide Sackboy through beautifully crafted levels, solving puzzles, collecting goodies, and jumping on enemies. The visuals are stunning. The music is catchy, and the gameplay is simple enough for anyone to pick it up. The co-op mode adds even more fun, with levels designed specifically for teamwork. Whether you're helping each other reach new areas or fighting over who gets the shiny collectibles, it's a guaranteed good time. Plus, Sackboy's adorable costumes make it impossible not to smile. Thanks for hanging out with us and checking out these amazing co-op games. We hope you and your partner find your next favorites from this list, whether it's solving puzzles, battling sea monsters, or just having a good laugh together. If any of these caught your eye, you can find links to the games down in the description. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your favorite co-op moments in the comments. Happy gaming!